I'm back. A couple of things. It's been a while since I've posted my YouTube channel, probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks, hoping to. Shouldn't be this long, but here I am. I also have, if it makes you feel any better, have unintentionally abandoned my gym schedule and going to the gym too. So it's not just YouTube. I'm not showing up in other areas of my life too. And you're wondering why? I finally got a job. And I kind of work like honestly within politics, so you work on the weekends and you work at night and you have tons of events and you kind of just like play by ear. So I'm kind of just been getting acclimated. Also, too, I painted my nails myself. I used to work at a nail salon for like 3 years. I wasn't a front desk receptionist for nothing, guys. Anyways, there's just like a topic that I want to talk about today that I feel kind of inspired to talk about that's like sitting on my chest heavily. And it's about being yourself in the workplace, in the workforce. And you're probably like, okay, right? But, and I think that this is like a message for perhaps like my future self, but also for all the people out there who need to hear it. But like, it's so important that like you, within like your career, that like you're able to be yourself. And you're probably like, okay, thank you, Alexis, for that wisdom, supposedly. But like, I'm gonna give you some anecdotes as I normally do. And I also just want to touch on the topic of like even like dress code. And yeah, let's just dive right in. Okay, so I have like a very big personality. Like I have a lot of like and I think that for most of my life, like my personality has been misunderstood as and like construed um into things that it was never that it wasn't. And I think that I would be misunderstood and I could like come off to people, especially like people that were like insecure bosses, as like too much, as like too loud. Like I one time had a boss tell me like that I'm up here and she needs me to bring it down here. Or like my boss in Florida, like nothing I like everything I did I feel like triggered him. And like it in the moment it felt like I was the problem. And this has happened like in so many other like examples too, but I wasn't able to like be completely myself. Like obviously I shut up and I was myself, but I would have to like I remember like journaling being like I'm like a volume switch, like I just need to know when to like lower it down. And I don't believe in that anymore. I don't believe in lowering it down. I believe in like showing up as myself. And um if that like makes other people feel insecure, makes other people be like, I don't know if I like her, then like so be it. Like I'm gonna show up like I like myself. And like I'm also like 25 years old and I've been working since I was like literally fucking 12 years old. So it's also been like like 13 years of me being within the workforce. So like to me, I'm at a point where I just like don't give a fuck anymore, and I have the privilege of like truly having a boss that like is like, oh yeah, that's Alexis, like that's who she is, like period. She's gonna pop off in this role because of who she is. And it is like this beautiful blessing that I didn't know could exist and that I didn't know that I could have. And it's just so interesting because I look back and I used to be like, oh my god, don't say that, or oh my god, don't do this, or like I would be myself and say stuff like my boss, I really shouldn't be saying like locations, but I had a boss one time tell me like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that in a meeting, like don't ever say that again, like that was so disrespectful. And it was like, perhaps perhaps he was totally right, but also too like perhaps it was totally a joke that he just didn't understand or didn't have the capacity to even try to understand. And today I can show up as myself. And obviously like there are some things that I think in my head that probably shouldn't say out loud that I don't say out loud, but like I don't know how to explain it. What I'm trying to say is I've always shrinked myself, and I was like taught to shrink myself, and I've come to a point in my life where I don't need to do that anymore, and I don't have to do that anymore. And I just want to advise you that if you're in a position where you're constantly shrinking yourself, you should get out of it. And I know that's like easier said than done. Like, oh yeah, like if I'm in this job that like genuinely like pays my bills and provides me security, I'm not gonna fucking quit because I'm not myself. Like, blah, blah, Alexis, you're just, no. I think what I'm trying to say is, like, if you can aim for being yourself and know that that exists out there. And now I would just like to touch on the topic of, like, dress code. Okay, so, like, the professional workforce dress code, like the business woman clothes are not me. It is not who I am. And I don't know if it's because, like, I work for a nonprofit that, like, it's kind of a vibe, like, whatever the fuck I do, like, my boss is just like, whatever, as long as you do your job, I don't care. But uh I don't know, I've been, like, dress coded my entire life since I was, like, literally in fucking middle school, like, honestly, even in fucking, like, elementary school, which is so weird to, like, look back and think. But I feel like I've come to a realization that, like, I don't fit into, like, these, like, boxes. Like, I don't fit in the professional clothing thing. I don't fit in this. And I can dress professional in my and redefine that in my own manner. And I don't know, it I think what I'm, like, trying to say, and maybe I make absolutely no sense and this is just, like, a rambly video, but, like, listen to your gut and, like, be yourself. And who gives a shit what the world thinks? And obviously, if you're, like, at a corporate job and you have to dress the part, but also, like, figure out and lean into, like, how can you follow direction, but also how can you strategize to be yourself, I think is what I'm trying to say. And um yeah, I don't know, I think I'm just, like, in a really, like, happy, grateful place. And I get to show up as all of me, and it is, like, a beautiful, incredible thing. And I can't believe that I don't want to say, like, settled for less, because, like, I needed to go through those experiences to now, like, be where I'm at today. So I just want to let you guys know, like, be yourself within the workplace, dress like yourself within the workplace. Obviously, like, don't show up in a bikini if you're, like, you know what I mean, like, 9 to 5 corporate, like, BCG, like, but, like, I don't know, like, just be yourself. And, like, stand up for yourself too. Like, if I say something that's, like, me, like, making a joke or laughing, and somebody's like, that's so unprofessional, like, I'll clock it. Like, I'll be like, hey, I just want you to know, like, if it came off unprofessional and somebody felt that way, like, apologize, take accountability. But also, too, like, my exuberant, like, let me restate that. I am an extremely exuberant individual. I am eager and happy for the things that I'm pursuing in my life, because the work that I'm pursuing I am passionate about. And if somebody wants to misunderstand that as unprofessionalism, as immaturity, as stupidity, as ignorance, fuck you. So, anyways, that's my video. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm sorry for not, like, posting more. I am just honestly exhausted. Even making this video, I'm like, should I even post this? Like, am I being weird or annoying? But I'm gonna post it. So yeah. Love you guys. See you guys next time.